Lovely to be in lovely Bristol. It's the actual best place. It is the actual best place. And it's so nice to have you all here and it all be packed out. Last time I recorded a stand-up special, it was during the secret awful times that we've all just, like, completely moved on from very quick. Where you were in a room this size, you were allowed about 4 people in. And they each had to sit alone, surrounded by little lateral flow tests, with an alcohol-free beverage. It was pretty heartbreaking. It's great to have you here. I'm not going to take it for granted. I love it that we've got our freedom back. I think it's great, isn't it? Some of you might be sat next to a stranger, coughing out loud. I love it. I love having that back. Touching's back and central touching's back. I'll tell you why, actually, I'm so chuffed to have all this freedom back. It's because, I'm just going to say it, I actually don't think that human beings were designed to be scared for years and years. Yeah, I'm just going to say it. I think it's made us weird. It's made me weird, and from what I've seen so far... it's made you weird. I'm weirder, is my point. I'm much weirder than I was pre-pando. I'm lots of other things too. I'm somehow older. I'm older than 3 years older. How have I done that? I'm gayer, way gayer. No one ever cheers for older. Well, dear. We'll address weirder first, shall we? It's a social skill deficit. All my social skills fully fell off during the holidays. And they're not back. And it's been so long now since we had a lockdown, I think if they're not back now, they ain't never coming back, are they? I'm a changed woman. I think I am. I am different. Don't ask me how I am anymore. I'll actually fucking tell you. I do go, because it's been so long now since we had all those, like, sort of trapped at home times. I do go for longer patches of time where, like, I won't say it out loud, I'm not that weird, but I will find myself internally sort of going, well done, Jess. You've been normal at parties. Stuff for weeks and weeks now. And then something will come for me, because I got cocky. Every single time I get sideswiped. Most recently, it was a fist bump that did it. Somebody gave me a fist bump. Don't know what I've demoed. Patronising, if anything. You know what one is. Somebody gave me a fist bump, and I shat myself. I knew they weren't trying to hurt me. I knew it wasn't a game. But my brain just would not connect to my body to remind me quick enough what to do with it. So I panic met it with a high five. Yeah, do not recommend. Doesn't work at Bristol because you've mismatched your vibes, I've realised. Yeah, with a bit of sort of hindsight, I worked out what had happened. A fist bump, it turns out, is as close as a British person ever gets to physically and verbally saying, "Hey, buddy, good job." We can't actually say that in our own accent. So we have to do it like that. "Hey, buddy, good job." But if you meet that with a high five, especially if you sort of really own it, then you've really got no choice but to sort of envelope the fist. And that's less, "Hey, buddy, good job," and more sort of, "Yield." You might be thinking, I don't know what you're on about, I'm not weird, I kept all my social skills. Well done. I do keep meeting people like that. I keep meeting people who are fine. I saw some colleagues I hadn't seen for years for all the topical reasons, and they were great, you know, very relaxed, borderline charming. They were like, "Oh, I haven't seen you for ages, how are you doing?" Classic. And they did all compliments. They're like, "Oh, I like your dungarees, I like your earrings." I went, "Wow." Look at these ulcers. I don't think you're meant to do that. The major problem with this, like, deficit in social skills is all my small talk is gone. It's done. I haven't got any small talk. Problem with that is this is my job. I don't know how much stand-up comedy you've been to see, but it is sort of the law that at some point I am meant to interact with you. Luckily, you seem as keen as me. It's really hard without small talk, the old audience-comedian interaction. I've got big talk. We could try it with big talk. I've got plenty of big talk. I've got big talk for days. It might be a bit intimidating to do one-to-one, though, maybe. If we're going to do big talk, I reckon do a question for the room. What are we doing with our pubes? Is clapping what you're doing with the pubes? I have toured this show and I have had some incredible answers. I'm surprised you're shy, Bristol. I've met you before and you're not... Last time I came to Bristol... I think she said shave it, but it could have been shame it. Shave it! It was quite a demanding voice that shouted that. I liked it. It felt like it's really been told, shave it! Well, whoever that was is going to have a fight, because last time I came to Bristol, someone else shouted, long! My favourite other responses in York, from the darkest recesses of York, I got a very posh trim. But my absolute tip-top best was, it was during the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, and a lady sat in the front row, genuinely sat like that in the front row, went, centre parting. Legend.